Hello guys, how's it going? Screwzilla here, I hope you're all well. So today we are heading out in the IS-1 for a little bit of battle. As you probably know, the summer festivities have started, so everybody's grinding away trying to get the Puma with the pack 3, 4, 2, whichever one it is, the 75mm gun on it, and hopefully get the interesting looking new AA vehicle for the Russians. Basically a T-34 with a pair of twin 37mm autocannons on top. That should be interesting. But anyway, I thought I'd have a little chat and a little show of a game. So, heading out today in the IS-1. This is the tank I've been predominantly using. This is the tank I go to when I want to have fun, basically. Because the IS-1 is just a fun tank. It's not impossible to kill, but it's a hard beast to kill from the front. And especially when you're in a good game, it can be very fun. Sometimes you will get up-tiered. Well, pretty much every game you'll get up-tiered. I just had to delay my shot there as a M18, I think it was, ran straight in front of me. And you see me here just keeping an eye out, just seeing if that tank reappears. I'm not sure if I can see it still. So I've been having some relatively good games in this tank today, which makes a change. I've been winning pretty much every game, simply because when facing Americans, all they do is rush the spawn cap and try and get a plane. So the Tiger over there looking at me. Snap a shot off, get a really lucky shot through the turret ring there, and take him out in one hit. Now I don't want to go too far over in that direction because I don't want to leave my sides exposed. Now I probably should have angled here a bit more, but I think, alright, I'm going to try and run across to this house for cover. Hopefully nobody's watching. And of course, a Sherman tank was watching. Luckily though, we've got enough allies keeping him pinned down so he can't get a second side shot on me. So, repairing the engine. Keeping an eye out for enemies here as well. Just in case anyone pops out, I want to be there for the shot just in case they appear. But I want to try and keep the front to the enemy as much as possible. And keeping the front to your enemy is what you want to do in this tank. You can angle very slightly, but frontally this tank is a beast. You have ridiculous armor, especially if you're playing in your BR rating. When you're playing in a game where you're up-tiered, it feels great. Because there's not much that can kill you, really. And you will kill Tigers with no issue. This tank was really designed to Tiger hunt. That's what it was there for. When the Tiger came out, the Russians went, ooh, we need something as well. And this was their answer. In typical Russian fashion, their answer was to make a monster. I apologise for wind noise. We are having a storm here today, so that is always fun. So yeah, the IS-1 is just fantastic. It's one of my favourite tanks in all honesty. The IS-2 is really good as well, of course. Has a much better gun, I find. But the D5T cannon is just great in this tank. You've got so much penetration power. Um, with this round here, you've got something like 240 millimeters of penetration. Sorry, 140 millimeters of penetration. What do I say? Um, which is more than enough. Um, when you consider that a Tiger 1 only has 100 millimeters of armor at the front. Of course, if they angle, it can be troublesome, but you sort of have to account into that. So, the summer thingy game thing to get new stuff is here. And, well, there's a few, it's not too bad this year. You get 6 kills in a game in realistic battle. You will get a Tiki accommodation thing. That Panther has not spotted me at all. Hello. Goodbye. Get scared by that AAA vehicle right next to me firing from nowhere. I was like, oh, holy shit, what was that? So yeah, 6 kills in one game, you'll get an accommodation. If you get, I think it's 10 kills over a period, then you'll get one. Win 10 games, I think it is. No, win 5 games with 70% battle activity. You'll get one. And score over 2,000 points in more than 5 games. Again, you'll get a accommodation. So it's not too bad for grinding this year. I can see a lot of people getting the specialty vehicles this year for sure, which is good. Air is again the similar sort of stats. It's not too bad at all. So yeah, so activity is absolutely crazy at the moment. Everybody's playing and everybody's trying to get the ticks for the vehicles. So it's a good time to play, really. I wanted to talk a little bit about the spawn rush that's happening, which everybody's doing now. Well, I say everybody, mainly the British or the Americans tend to do with the rockets. And it's something I've noticed over the past few games. If you've got a game with multiple spawn caps, hello, I spot a Sherman. Goodbye, Sherman. With multiple spawn caps, you will get people rushing there to get the spawn and then J out and jump straight into a plane with rockets. Now, that's not new, so to say. Absolutely not new. It's happened for a while now, but it's become really prevalent in the last few weeks and months, and it's been getting worse. It's similar to the annoyance factor to the kamikaze sort of game styles, where people were, just crashing their bombers into you. Yep, he's dead. Oh, hello. Tiger just shot me. Take out his driver and his machine gunner. Sadly, don't take out his gunner in that shot, though. He has got a large hole. Take a hit there, but a little bit too angled for that shot. And he smokes up. Now, he hits my turret ring here. So, I'm a little bit crippled. I don't really want to go repairing, although I could use the smoke to repair. I move out of my current position. I know he's going to be roughly there when the smoke clears, so I'm hoping I'm in the right spot, but I can't move my gun around, so I've got to maneuver my tank to be in the right position. And he stopped looking at me. I really don't know why he stopped aiming at me. Maybe he thought I'd have moved. Position a tank and an easy kill. So I'm going to use the great reverse speed of the IS-1 now and get to a little bit of cover, because if a Panther comes up on the side of me, my day is not going to be great. So, quick repair job here. It's not too long for a turret ring, thankfully, but I'm going to sneak into some cover and make sure that I'm safe. But yeah, the spawning and rocketing attack, it's been really common, and it's been funny. I was speaking to a friend that was doing this grind in American tanks, and he said it's absolutely useless at the moment unless we're teamed with Russia to win a game. He's not won a game all day, sort of thing, because every game you get these idiots just bum rushing for a plane at the start of the game and then losing because they have no tanks on the ground, and that's the outcome of it. But the annoying thing is they of course take out the heavy tanks. Hello, Panther. Goodbye, Panther. You know, they'll take out heavy tanks with rockets, of course, and that can be annoying because you can get into a great position early game in your heavy tank. The last game I actually played, for instance, I was in an ideal spot. I killed a guy in a Sherman. He just spawned straight back in a plane, of course, knew my position, rocketed away at me. And that was the end of the game. And yeah, it's becoming a real big issue. Well, this looks like it's the end of the replay, so I hope you enjoyed this one. Not a bad game for me, all in all, which was nice. It's a shame I didn't get that 6th kill, is all I can say. Alright guys, until next time, this is Screezilla out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.